Hi guys, it's Barbara with Quartz Rose Tarot. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so that you're notified when I upload new content. This reading is for the collective, so let's get into this, guys. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Okay, somebody's out in the cold because of a choice they made. Me all 12 signs, starting with Aries, please. You're dealing with an Aries. Somebody's walking away because of a betrayal. If you're dealing with a Taurus, the harsh truth about the pre-empress. If you're dealing with a Gemini, passionate communication to their partner. If you're dealing with a Cancer, holding back justice or holding on to justice. If you're dealing with a Leo, somebody's at a crossroads because of the burden. If you're dealing with a Virgo, there's a lot of mind games and manipulation in a relationship. If you're dealing with a Libra, there's a closing out of a cycle with a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, someone feels bound in an illusion. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, there's a transformation and a new beginning in love. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, somebody's communicating the truth. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, someone's very guarded and defensive because somebody's a player. And if you're dealing with a Pisces, their wish is to move on. So let's get into this. Somebody's out in the cold because of a choice they made. There was a choice between two. So let's get into this and see what's up. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? In the past, someone's like wants justice in an argument. They're wishing to heal in a situation. King of Wands, Two of Cups. So this is a fight or an argument. Somebody wants justice in an argument. Their wish is to heal the situation. King of Wands with their partner. They want to overcome some obstacle here because somebody's out in the cold because of a choice they made, right? They're being very strategic in this argument. So you know, there was an argument. Almost feel like you're gaslighting somebody in an argument. If you're being the King of Swords right here, you're being strategic about what you're saying and what you're doing, right? So you could be gaslighting somebody. You're trying to turn it around so that you can have justice where third parties can. It's almost like you're innocent. You're trying to proclaim your innocence that you didn't cheat with a third party. But you're trapped in your head because of about healing the situation. This is that OF moment, okay? What did I do, right? Healing from the juggling. King of Wands, you got to close out a cycle if you want to keep this person, right? If you want your partner, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, if you want to keep your person, you better do something, because I feel like you're gaslighting this person, trying to act like you're innocent, that you didn't cheat. But in this case, you did cheat because you're out in the cold because of a choice you made. Now, in the current position, Queen of Pentacles. You may be married to this person. I am getting a husband and a wife here, husband and a wife, right? And I feel like there's an apology or there's emotional communication to your wife about the burden of why you breadcrumb somebody, or why there was no equal give and take, and why there was burden. This is emotional communication. King of Pentacles, manifesting his family situation. You're manifesting to keep your family together because of a choice. This is what the problem is, right? This Queen of Pentacles is feeling betrayed and backstabbed, right? I see you emotionally communicating an apology. The burden, it's burden, it's been illuminated. The burden has been illuminated. They knew that you were breadcrumbing them in hiding it. So there was no equal give and take because of what you were hiding, right? King of Pentacles energy. You're watching, you're trying to figure out. You've been watching something for a long time. But here's the thing, here's the problem, the mind games and the manipulation. You know, it's been a long time coming with this mind games and manipulation. Maybe they saw what you did. They saw through the BS. That's how this person found out. That's why it was illuminated. They saw through this King of Pentacles' BS, right? Somebody was watching you, paying attention for a long time to the mind games and the manipulation, what you were saying and doing, right? Now you're trying to manifest your 10 of Cups, but you're looking back at past mistakes and you're holding back from this relationship, needing strength to overcome the obstacles. You're trying to figure it out. You're trying to figure out how to keep it together without, but I feel like I don't know that it will stay together. Somebody's out in the cold, right? Because of a choice. You just didn't trip and fall into them. I'm just saying, you got to know that people say, well, it's not my fault, this and that. It is your fault. It is your fault. If you did it, it is your fault. You had free will. You could have said no. You didn't have to take this person up on their offer. In the near future, you're manifesting a new passionate beginning. You're kind of guarded and defensive because of the mind games and manipulation. It's almost like somebody's obsessed with cutting you out. It's almost like, but you're not seeing it because you're kind of that narcissistic energy right there, right? So you're manifesting, you're not speaking to somebody, You're trying to master your emotions and to walk away because you're feeling like the victim. You are trying to play the victim, even though you're the ones who you caused the problem. This person's the one that caused the problem and they're playing the victim, right? Now they're going to look for a new passionate beginning in something long-term and committed. They're right? Emperor energy, trying to take control of the situation. And I feel like this is guarded and defensive. I feel like you're upset and you're doing some soul searching about having to start over. So you're a little guarded and defensive about a situation. You didn't think this person would ever walk away from you, even though you cheated on them, right? Because of all the mind games and manipulation. It's almost like with that temperance card, you're trying to balance something out. You're playing mind games, but it's almost like with that 2 of Pentacles and the temperance card, like you were very, very patiently juggling. You were doing it, you had a balance. It was like a balancing act between the two when you were juggling this other person and your marriage. It's almost like it was almost became a game to you of how you did it, right? King of Pentacles. You made a game out of it. Like you thought you could get away with it. And now you're finding out with that devil energy that you're obsessed with waiting to move on. It's almost like I'm like I told you, I'm sorry for what I did. I'm sorry for what was hidden, but waiting to move on, obsessed with waiting to move on. It's like, this person's not going to accept my apology, so I might as well go, right? So somebody's cutting you out because of the deception, pre-empress energy, right? Looking back at past mistakes in the family situation, they're communicating. They're communicating about the burden and they're standing their ground. They mean it. They're done. This person's done. They're not playing it. But the sad thing here is instead of somebody taking responsibility for their action, it's almost like they're gaslighting and tried to blame the other person for the stuff that they caused. So, wow. Okay. So guys, that's all I have for you. If that resonates with you, please leave me a comment down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I hope you have a wonderful week.